Morning, Dr. Linda Burbidge. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm super dandy ducky today. Now, here's the thing. This is the allotted time for Dakota College of Botano, and February is CTE month.
Yeah, it is. Career and Technical Education.
Yes.
So in our college, we have a few CTE programs, and there are a lot of jobs in CTE available out there right now. Lots of positions to fill. So I'm specifically working in the Agricultural Management and Technology Department. And we also are kind of dabbling a little bit into drones and UAS, Unmanned Aircraft. So
well, I saw the letters UAS, and I wasn't sure if I mean, obviously, I knew it was the right combination of letters,
Yes.
But I was not sure what it was. But it's basically drones and unmanned air.
Yeah. So working with, using drones to inspect, anything from wind towers to crops to even just kind of getting photos or videos for things you might need. There's a lot of companies now that are using drones for crop scouting, so they can kind of fly out there, get some good pictures, and instead of having to kind of trample through the field far away, they can go farther and stand in one spot.
There really, in my thinking, there really is no limit to what we could do with drones.
Yeah.
I mean, just for viewing alone.
Yeah.
Just wow, there's just so many great things to come out of that. Now, February is CTE month, and internships. I mean, as we get into and through the month of February, we do learn more about the CTE programs at DCB. But what can we offer in internships?
Internships in the spring, I get a lot of companies contacting me looking for agronomy interns. So that's really the hot one right now. And those jobs pay very well. I mean, really well for internships too. So we're talking in the $12 to $18 an hour range.
Wow.
So yeah, really great pay for a lot of them that I've been seeing come across my desk. And then you get the very valuable, obviously, work experience there.
Yes.
What is the day-to-day like? And even some of just the soft skills, working with customers, things like that.
Okay.
So those jobs are really, really great. Also, sometimes internships in other areas, grain elevators, a few banks. We don't get a ton of those, but there are a few banks out there looking for people. And so we know internships, we love placing our students in internships because, the national average is 70% of students who have internship experience, they go on to get hired right out of their degree program. And it's even higher in ag because there's a lot of jobs out there right now.
I suppose it would rival almost nursing, huh?
Probably, yeah. I mean, you've got essential workers, like big one, nursing, then ag.
Okay.
Really big.
Okay, all right. Now, in the ag departments, updates on spring classes. What? I mean, that spring is obvious coming soon. Soon, I hope.
Yeah. Supposedly.
Right, yes. Right? Weather-wise, we just can't tell. But.
Yeah, so spring classes are going really well. Last year, we changed it up a little bit, and we got 12-week class schedules going so that students could go to school the first 12 weeks. They'd be done with their ag classes, and then they'd have a little more time to focus on finding an internship or working on an internship. And some of our students, too, go back to the family farm over the summer, and so they want to spend time doing that. And so last year that worked really well. So we're doing it again this year. So we're already halfway through our ag semester right now.
Right.
And that's been great. We've been having a lot of fun this year in my ag marketing class. We talk about futures options, different marketing tools. And this year in particular has been fun. We play a little game. It's kind of like fantasy football for grain marketers.
Wow.
So I allot them bushels of grain, and they have to go through marketing them so they can sell them as cash contracts or they can use futures and options. And they're having a blast because right now, I don't know if you've paid attention to the grain markets at all, but they are going nuts. Like every day it's something different.
Okay.
Like one day we wake up and the price is up, 15, 20 cents, and the next day it's down like 30 cents. And, we get to talk a lot about, why did that happen? So they're really enjoying it and learning a lot.
Can you think of any stats that might be the same between the ag and the fantasy football? I can only think of one right now. And that's how many sacks of, grain. Yeah. That's the only one that comes to the top of my mind. But. but
that might work. I don't know.
exactly right. Kid with the most sacks gets bonus points at the end of the semester.
Yeah.
Now, the UAS, the drones, the classes. What do we have available for that?
So our drone certificate is a certificate of completion right now. So we have 8 credits you would take to get that certificate of completion. And so this spring, what we've got going on, we've got UAS applications in agriculture. So we talk a little bit about some of the specific sensors you would use on a drone to look at plant health. And we talk, right now we're calculating payloads. So we're going to talk about, here's how much, your manufacturer of your drone says your drone can lift. Let's test it and see what happens.
Sure.
And then we've also got our UAS 107 class, which helps students prepare to get certified for a commercial remote pilot license, which not everyone knows it's something you need if you're going to operate your drone commercially and use your drone for a business. So even if you're going to just take photos and sell them or something like that, you do need to be licensed commercially. So yeah, we prep them for that. That's this semester.
Okay, and so it's a lot more than just buying a drone, taking it out of the box, and having fun with it. There's so much more.
You can still do, but you can. People make careers out of it, and there's a lot of work. Yeah,
I'll bet. Yeah, and I thank you for that, because I didn't know, because I don't do any drone flying, but if I did, I'd maybe take some pictures and stuff like that, and maybe, but you gotta. You got to have a license for that.
Yes.
Okay.
The FAA wants you to know where you should and shouldn't be flying.
Okay.
Excuse me. So that's kind of their big thing. They just want to keep everybody safe. And so they really didn't want to limit hobbyists, because they know that's how people get interested in those careers. And like I said, there's lots of jobs there. Even within North Dakota. North Dakota, you might be surprised to know, is like the first or second most drone-friendly state. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got the FAA has a UAS test site down by Bismarck. Over by Grand Forks, they've got basically like what you'd call like a drone industrial park sort of thing. With lots of jobs, lots of careers out there.
But oddly enough, up here, no drone delivery.
No.
Weird.
We might have to work on that.
Right? If we're so drone friendly, let's get serious about it. Now, tonight, there is another campus book read tonight, and you are going to be doing the presentation.
Yes, I will be. So I'm going to talk a little bit about consumer acceptance of plant-based meat. So totally different topic than drones, but we'll talk a little bit about, how do consumers view some of these products? Because, now we seem to be really pushing, or some groups seem to really be pushing, like we should reduce our dependence on animal agriculture and things like that, and at the cost of what. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And 20 years ago, people were like, oh, GMOs are terrible, right? We don't know what's in them. And now we're like, oh, you're gonna 3D print my steak and it's filled with what? Oh, sure. And it's kind of an odd flip. So.
Exactly. Yeah. How the times, they are a changing. Yeah. They really are.
They are.
And so, where can we attend this book read tonight?
Yes, this book read is in Thatcher Hall, the Alumni Center on campus, and there's one at noon and one at 7 as well.
Okay.
So
do we need to pre-register for this?
No, I don't believe so. It's open to anyone who wants to come.
Okay. Can we bring a Burger King Impossible Burger? Can we do that?
If you can find one, if you want to go all the way to Minot and get one,
just to get one, sure, yeah. Plant-based burger, and let's get serious about this too. Okay, Linda, anything else you want to throw out there today?
Nope. Just if you have questions about the ag program or UAS or anything like that, feel free to. You can give me a call at 228-5442. That's my office number. Or you can certainly check out our website and find our information on our program if you go to www.dakotacollege.edu. Under academics, then programs, ag is right at the top. So you'll see us there.
All right, very good. Linda, well, thank you today.
Yeah.
And we'll get you back out here soon, all right?
All right, that sounds good.
And good luck with the book read.
All right, thanks.
All right, you bet. Thank you very much. It's 8:37 here at Sunny 101.9. Into our next 7-day forecast we go. This one brought to you by Thrivent Financial.
You may know that Thrivent helps Christians be wise with money and live generously. But did you know you can work with a Thrivent financial professional right here? Financial professional